Have you ever looked at the clock and seen 8:88, only to realize that time doesn't even work that way? Or maybe, everywhere you turn, receipts, license plates, and random signs all seem to be flashing 888 at you. Is it just a coincidence? Or is something far greater trying to communicate with you? Most people would ignore it. They'd brush it off as random chance, but what if I told you that ancient civilizations, spiritual masters, and even modern neuroscience point to something much deeper? A hidden message encoded in the very fabric of our reality, one that has the power to transform your mind, your energy, and ultimately your life. I'm Dr. Joe Dispenza, and in this video, we're going to explore the profound meaning behind the number 888. We'll dive into why you keep seeing it, what science reveals about its impact on your subconscious, and how it's connected to some of the most powerful, energetic frequencies in the universe. The truth is, numbers have been guiding humanity for centuries. The Egyptians used them in their sacred temples. The Chinese associated 888 with prosperity and infinite possibilities. And now, science is beginning to uncover something extraordinary. How these numbers interact with the neural pathways in your brain, shaping your thoughts, your emotions, and your reality. What if I told you that seeing 888 is more than just a sign of abundance? That it's actually a signal from your subconscious mind trying to get your attention, pushing you toward a higher state of consciousness. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you're going to discover the hidden science behind numerical synchronicities, how 888 aligns with the energy of manifestation, and how you can use it as a tool to rewire your brain for success, happiness, and transformation. By the end of this video, you won't just understand why 888 keeps appearing, you'll know exactly how to harness its power to shift your reality in ways you never imagined. So, if you're ready to unlock the secrets of this number and elevate your consciousness, make sure to watch till the end. And before we dive in, welcome to Mindful Rise, your place for powerful insights, deep transformations, and the science of unlocking your full potential. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that could change your life. Before we talk about why 888 keeps appearing in your life, let's take a step back and understand what it actually means. You see, numbers aren't just mathematical symbols. They carry frequencies, vibrations, and patterns that have been recognized by ancient civilizations for thousands of years. From the pyramids of Egypt to the teachings of Pythagoras, numbers have always been seen as the building blocks of reality itself. But what if I told you that certain number sequences aren't just random? That they appear in your life for a reason, almost like a cosmic signal trying to get your attention. This is what many call angel numbers, specific number patterns that act as messages from the universe, guiding you toward your highest potential. You might be wondering, why numbers? Why not words or symbols? The answer is simple. Numbers are the universal language of the cosmos. Unlike human languages, which change over time and differ from culture to culture, numbers remain constant. 2 plus 2 will always be 4 no matter where you are in the world. In numerology, the number 8 is known as the number of infinity, power, and balance. Turn it sideways and it becomes the infinity symbol, a loop with no beginning and no end. It represents endless energy, limitless potential, and the ability to create something out of nothing. In many ancient cultures, the number 8 was believed to be deeply connected to success and spiritual enlightenment. But when you see 888, something even more powerful is happening. The repetition of the number amplifies its meaning, creating a pattern of abundance, alignment, and divine intervention. It's like a triple confirmation from the universe, telling you that you're on the right path and that a shift is taking place in your energy field. Some people call it a financial blessing, others see it as a sign of spiritual awakening, but one thing is certain: when 888 starts appearing, it's not a coincidence. Think about it. How often do you actually notice numbers in your daily life? Most of the time, they're in the background, something you glance at and forget. But when a specific number keeps appearing, it triggers something in your subconscious. It makes you pause. It makes you wonder. And that moment of awareness is exactly what the universe is trying to create. You see, numbers have the power to shift your focus, and focus is everything. Quantum physics tells us that reality itself is shaped by where we place our attention. When you start noticing 888, your mind begins to tune into the energy of abundance, balance, and infinite potential. And the more you focus on that frequency, the more you attract it into your life. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Science is now beginning to explore the connection between numerical synchronicities and the subconscious mind. Some researchers believe that when a person repeatedly sees the same number, it's not just an external sign, it's actually their own brain trying to communicate something to them. Your subconscious mind is always scanning for patterns, looking for meaning, and trying to make sense of the world around you. When a specific number like 888 starts appearing, it could be a reflection of an internal shift happening within you, your mind aligning with a new reality before you're even fully aware of it. This is why so many people report massive breakthroughs in their lives after noticing an angel number. It's not that the number itself is causing the change. It's that their awareness of the number is shifting their focus, which then shifts their actions, which then shifts their reality. Now, you might be asking yourself, does this mean that every time I see 888, something big is about to happen? Not necessarily, but it does mean that something within you is ready to expand. It means that your energy is aligning with a higher frequency, and that opportunities, ideas, or transformations could be closer than you think. Many spiritual teachers believe that when 888 appears, it's a sign that your past efforts are about to pay off, that the energy you've been putting out into the world, whether through hard work, personal growth, or spiritual practice, is now returning to you in the form of rewards. It's like a cosmic bank account, and 888 is the signal that the universe is about to make a major deposit in your favor. A lot of people see 888 and get excited. They think, great, money is coming, my dreams are about to manifest, but they forget one crucial sepal indent. The universe can send you all the signs in the world, but if your mindset and actions aren't aligned with abundance, you might miss the opportunity entirely. Think of it like a radio signal. 888 is broadcasting on a specific frequency, but if your thoughts and emotions are tuned into doubt, fear, or scarcity, you won't be able to receive the message. That's why awareness is so important. When you see 888, it's not just about recognizing the number, it's about checking in with yourself. What thoughts are dominating your mind right now? Are you open to abundance, or are you still stuck in limiting beliefs? Are you embracing new opportunities, or are you resisting change? These are the questions you should be asking when 888 appears. Some of the most successful people in history have talked about how their lives changed after noticing certain patterns, whether in numbers, symbols, or recurring events. And they didn't just brush them off. They paid attention. They adjusted their focus. And because of that, they were able to step into the life that was waiting for them. So the next time you see 888, don't just think of it as a lucky number. Think of it as a message. The universe is working with you, not against you. That you are in a moment of alignment. That abundance, balance, and infinite possibilities are not just concepts, but real energies that you can tap into. Numbers have always been more than just symbols for counting. They hold meaning, energy, and vibration. In ancient times, mystics and scholars believed that numbers were the foundation of the universe, codes that unlocked the secrets of existence. The number 8 is perfectly symmetrical, balanced in every direction. No matter how you turn it, it remains the same. This is why, in numerology, 8 is the number of equilibrium, harmony, and infinite energy. It represents the perfect balance between the material and spiritual worlds, between action and reward, between effort and outcome. In Western numerology, the number 8 is also linked to power, achievement, and manifestation. It is the number of leaders, visionaries, and those who have mastered the material world. The shape of the 8 itself suggests as above, so below, the idea that our external world is a direct reflection of our internal state. In numerology, whenever a number appears in repetition, its energy is magnified. It's like an echo, reinforcing its presence in your life and demanding your attention. 888 is the universe turning up the volume, making sure you don't miss the message. If 8 is about balance, 888 is about perfect alignment. If 8 is about abundance, 888 is about an overflowing of prosperity. If 8 is about power, 888 is a sign that you are stepping into the fullest expression of your potential. Numbers don't just exist as external signs. They are deeply connected to your subconscious mind. Your brain, without you even realizing it, recognizes and responds to these numerical patterns. When you start seeing 888 repeatedly, your mind begins to associate it with abundance, success, and alignment. And because of the way the brain works, what you focus on expands. This is why so many people experience major breakthroughs when they start noticing 888 everywhere. Their focus shifts. They start aligning their thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy of abundance. And when that happens, reality begins to reflect that internal shift. Think about how often have you heard someone say, "Ever since I started noticing this number, my life changed." It's not magic. It's awareness. It's energy. It's the rewiring of the subconscious mind, allowing it to fully accept and expect prosperity. But there's something else that makes 888 so unique. In some spiritual teachings, 888 is considered the Christ code, a divine number representing resurrection, transformation, and infinite love. It's believed to be a sign that you are awakening to a higher level of consciousness, stepping into your divine purpose. In ancient Greek numerology, the name Jesus adds up to 888. And while different cultures interpret this in different ways, the common theme remains the same. 888 represents a powerful spiritual shift, a moment of awakening, and a time of profound transformation. When you see 888, the message that you are in a cycle of abundance and alignment. Your actions, thoughts, and energy are coming together in perfect harmony, creating a flow of success and opportunity. It's a sign that you are moving in the right direction, whether in your career, your personal growth, or your spiritual journey. The number 888 is not just about waiting for abundance to fall into your lap. It's about recognizing the opportunities around you, taking action, and fully stepping into the energy of infinite possibility. The universe is showing you the sign, but it's up to you to listen. Abundance is not just about wealth. It's a state of mind, an energy, a frequency that you align with. When you start seeing 888, the universe is sending you a clear message. You are stepping into a cycle of prosperity, success, and infinite potential. But here's the thing, most people misunderstand what abundance really means. They think it's just about money. They think it's something external, something that happens to them. But in reality, abundance is something you create from within. It's a reflection of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. 888 is often seen as the number of financial prosperity, and that's not just because of its connection to wealth in different cultures. It's because of how energy works. Think about it. The number 8 is the number of balance and infinite flow. It represents giving and receiving, the natural cycle of energy exchange. When you see 888, it means that your financial reality is about to shift. You're entering a phase where the energy you've been putting out, whether it's through your work, your ideas, or your efforts, is finally coming back to you. It's the universe saying, the time has come for your rewards. There are countless stories of people who started noticing 888 just before major financial breakthroughs. Some experienced unexpected job promotions, new business opportunities, or sudden windfalls. Others felt a shift in their mindset, an inner knowing that they were finally aligned with success. Take Mark, for example. He was stuck in a cycle of financial struggle, feeling like no matter how hard he worked, nothing seemed to change. Then he started seeing 888 everywhere, on receipts, license plates, even in random places like phone numbers. At first, he ignored it. But then he decided to research its meaning. He realized that 888 was a sign of financial abundance, but more importantly, it was a reminder that he needed to shift his mindset. So he did something different. He stopped focusing on lack. He stopped worrying about debt. Instead, he started acting as if abundance was already his reality. Within months, unexpected opportunities started appearing. A business idea he had pushed aside suddenly gained traction. Clients he never expected to work with reached out. His financial situation turned around, not because 888 magically made money appear, but because it helped him shift his energy. Then there's Lisa. She had been stuck in a dead-end job for years, afraid to take risks. But after repeatedly seeing 888, she decided to finally trust herself. She quit her job and pursued a passion project she had always dreamed of. Within a year, that project became a thriving business. 888 was the sign she needed to take the leap. People who see 888 often report feeling a deep sense of alignment, as if everything is finally clicking into place. It's because the number itself is a signal that your inner world and outer world are coming into harmony. When that happens, financial success is no longer something you chase, it's something you attract. But here's where most people get stuck. They see 888, they get excited, but they don't take action. They wait. They expect something to change without changing themselves. That's not how abundance works. 888 is a wake-up call. It's telling you now's the time to act. Now's the time to step fully into your potential. Maybe you've been hesitating on a business idea. Maybe you've been playing small, afraid to ask for the raise you deserve. Maybe you've been letting old beliefs about money hold you back. 888 is the sign that it's time to break free from those limitations. Financial abundance isn't just about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about aligning yourself with the energy of prosperity, believing that you deserve it, expecting it, and taking steps toward it with confidence. So the next time you see 888, don't just notice it, feel it. Ask yourself, am I open to receiving abundance, or am I blocking it with fear and doubt? Am I acting in alignment with the success I desire? Am I allowing myself to step into my highest potential? Before we talk about what 888 means in your life, we need to understand something fundamental about how reality works. Your external world is a direct reflection of your internal state. The thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the energy you radiate all shape the reality you experience. Dr. Joe Dispenza has spent years researching this connection, proving through neuroscience and quantum physics that our minds have the power to reshape our lives. So when you start seeing 888, it's not just a coincidence. It's a signal, a message that your energy is aligning with a higher frequency. According to Dr. Dispenza, these repeating patterns are a reflection of the subconscious mind tuning into new possibilities. 888 is a sign that you are stepping into alignment with your higher purpose. Think about it like this. Every thought you think produces an electromagnetic signature. Your brain sends out electrical signals, and your heart generates a magnetic field. Together, they create a vibrational frequency that attracts experiences into your life. If your thoughts and emotions are in alignment with success, health, and abundance, your reality starts shifting in that direction. This is why people who live in gratitude, who expect abundance, and who focus on possibility often experience breakthroughs. They are in sync with the energy of creation. Now, 888 is not just any number. It is a pattern of balance, infinity, and divine alignment. Dr. Dispenza teaches that when you repeatedly see the same number, it means your subconscious is recognizing a deeper truth. You are no longer trapped in old patterns of survival. You are moving into a state of conscious creation. When people begin to notice 888 in their lives, something shifts inside them. They start becoming aware of their thoughts, their emotions, and their energy. They begin to understand that their external reality is not random. It is a reflection of the signals they are putting out. And this realization alone can be life-changing. Dr. Dispenza explains that most people live in predictable, repetitive cycles, thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same emotions, and experiencing the same outcomes. But the moment you become aware of these patterns, you gain the power to change them. 888 is a sign that you are breaking free from old limitations and stepping into a new reality. For many people, this number appears at a time of deep personal transformation. They may be letting go of past struggles, healing from emotional wounds, or stepping into new opportunities. The universe is showing them that they are on the right path, that their energy is shifting, and that they are aligning with something greater than themselves. Dr. Dispenza's work shows that when you change your energy, you change your life. Science now confirms that the brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. If you focus on abundance, if you visualize success, if you feel as if your dreams have already come true, your brain starts wiring itself for that reality. It's not just a number. It's a mirror of your energetic state. It's a confirmation that your thoughts, emotions, and actions are finally in sync with your higher purpose. It's a reminder to keep going, to trust the process, and to embrace the transformation that is unfolding. People who understand this begin to experience profound shifts. They stop waiting for life to change. Instead, they become the change. They start making decisions from a place of certainty. They let go of fear. They step into their power. And suddenly, opportunities appear, synchronicities unfold, and life starts working in their favor. So when you see 888, don't just brush it off as a coincidence. Recognize it for what it is: a call to step into your highest potential, a sign that you are no longer operating from the limitations of your past, but creating from the infinite possibilities of your future. Because once you align your energy with abundance, balance, and purpose, nothing can stop you. Before we talk about what 888 means in your life, let's take a step back and look at how this number has been understood across different cultures. Because the truth is, 888 has carried deep spiritual and symbolic meaning for centuries, long before people started noticing it in everyday life. This is why 888 is never random. It has carried meaning for thousands of years. It is a symbol of abundance, alignment, and divine presence. It is a confirmation that you are exactly where you need to be. So when you see 888, understand that it's not just a personal message. It's part of something much bigger. A universal code that has been recognized across time, across cultures, and across spiritual tradition. Before we talk about what 888 truly means for you, let's take a step back and ask a powerful question. Are you in alignment with the life you truly want to live? Because the moment you start seeing 888, something bigger is happening. It's not just a random number, it's a signal, a reflection of your energy, a confirmation that your thoughts, your actions, and your intentions are lining up with your highest potential. 888 is a message that you are in sync with the universe. It's telling you that the choices you are making, the mindset you are cultivating, and the direction you are moving in are finally matching what you were meant for. But here's the key: you have to recognize it. Because if you're seeing 888 but ignoring the signs, you might miss an incredible opportunity for growth. Think about where you are in life right now. Are you on a path that excites you? Does your daily routine reflect the future you want? Are you making decisions that align with your highest self? If the answer is yes, then 888 is simply a confirmation you are on the right path, and abundance is flowing toward you. You might already feel things shifting in your favor. Maybe opportunities are appearing. Maybe you feel more confident, more certain, more in control of your reality. That's the power of alignment. But if you feel stuck, uncertain, or disconnected from your purpose, seeing 888 is a wake-up call. It's a reminder that now is the time to pause, reflect, and realign. Because alignment isn't just about what you do, it's about how you feel when you do it. If you're forcing something that doesn't resonate with you, you're out of alignment. If you're living in fear instead of faith, you're out of alignment. 888 is an invitation to step back and ask, Am I truly pursuing what I love, or am I just going through the motions? Am I making decisions from a place of trust or from a place of fear? Am I allowing abundance into my life, or am I blocking it with doubt and resistance? When you start seeing 888, the universe is nudging you to check in with yourself. Are your actions leading you toward growth, or are you repeating the same cycles that have kept you stuck? People who are in alignment with their purpose often describe a feeling of flow, a sense that things are just falling into place. It's not about forcing success. It's not about struggling to make things happen. It's about allowing success to unfold because your energy is aligned with it. This is why when people see 888, they often experience breakthroughs. They suddenly gain clarity on a decision they've been struggling with. They attract new opportunities they weren't even looking for. They meet the right people at the right time. But here's what most people don't realize. Alignment requires action. Seeing 888 isn't enough. You have to lean into it. If 888 is showing up in your life, ask yourself, what am I being called to step into right now? What limiting beliefs do I need to release to fully embrace my potential? What action can I take today to align with my highest path? 888 is a reminder that you are at a powerful crossroads. You are in the process of stepping into your best self. But that version of you requires a new mindset, a new level of trust, a new willingness to embrace abundance without hesitation. When you see 888, understand that this is your moment to choose alignment over fear, trust over doubt, and expansion over limitation. Because when you do, everything starts to shift. Before we talk about what 888 means for you, let's look at the real stories of people whose lives changed after seeing this number. Because when you start noticing 888, something bigger is happening. It's not just a coincidence. It's a signal, a shift, a sign that your energy is aligning with something greater. And for many people, this moment has marked the beginning of massive transformation. Take Tara Davis Woodhall, for example, a world-class athlete, an Olympian, and a woman who believes in the power of numbers. She has openly shared how 888 became a guiding force in her journey to success. Throughout her training, competitions, and personal growth, she kept seeing this number on race bibs, hotel room doors, and even in unexpected places right before big events. Instead of brushing it off, she took it as a message, a confirmation that she was on the right path, that her hard work would pay off, and that the universe was aligning everything in her favor. It's a signal that the energy you've been putting out is finally coming back to you. It's a confirmation that you are aligned with something greater than yourself. It's a call to take action, to trust the process, and to fully step into the life that's waiting for you. Because once you recognize 888 for what it truly is, a mirror of your energy, a sign of alignment, and a gateway to abundance, you begin to see that you were never just seeing a number. Before we talk about what 888 means for you, let's address something important. Not everyone believes in angel numbers. In fact, many skeptics argue that seeing repeating numbers is nothing more than coincidence, a trick of the mind known as confirmation bias. They believe that when people start paying attention to a certain number, they naturally notice it more often, even though it was always there. Science often explains this through the reticular activating system, RAS, a part of the brain that filters information. When something becomes meaningful to you, whether it's a number, a name, or an idea, your brain starts picking up on it more frequently. It's not necessarily a sign from the universe, they say, but rather your mind seeking patterns in the chaos of everyday life. One of the most controversial voices in this discussion is Doreen Virtue. She was once one of the most well-known figures in the spiritual and metaphysical community. In fact, she popularized the term angel numbers, helping spread the idea that repeating numbers were messages from higher realms. Many people followed her work, believing in the significance of numbers like 111, 444, and 888, but in a shocking turn, Doreen later renounced everything she had once taught. She distanced herself from angel numbers, numerology, and even her own books, claiming that she had been misleading people. She became a vocal critic of the spiritual movement she helped build, saying that these ideas were not divine messages, but rather deceptive distractions. Her reversal sent shockwaves through the spiritual community. Some saw it as a betrayal, while others questioned whether angel numbers had any real significance at all. Yet despite Doreen's renouncement, millions of people still report deeply personal and transformative experiences with numbers like 888. They don't just see these numbers, they feel them. They witness real shifts in their lives, breakthroughs, and moments of undeniable alignment. Critics argue that this is just the placebo effect, that believing in something makes it real for the person experiencing it. And maybe that's true. Maybe the power of angel numbers comes from belief itself. But here's the real question. Even if 888 isn't a message from the universe, even if it's just a psychological trigger, does that make it any less powerful? If seeing 888 encourages someone to shift their mindset, to take action, to believe in abundance, and to change their life for the better, isn't that real enough? Because at the end of the day, whether you see 888 as a divine sign or just a number, what truly matters is what you do with it. Seeing 888 isn't just about a number, it's about a shift, a message, a moment where you're being called to pay attention. Whether it's a sign of financial abundance, personal alignment, or spiritual growth, 888 carries the energy of expansion. It reminds you that your thoughts, actions, and intentions are creating your reality. For some, it's a wake-up call to step into their purpose. For others, it's confirmation that they're on the right path. But what matters most is what it means to you. What is 888 showing up to tell you? What part of your life is calling for change, trust, or bold action? Take a moment to reflect. Pay attention to how you feel when you see it, because when you recognize the signs around you, you step into the flow of abundance that has been waiting for you all along. If this video resonated with you, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an insight that could change your life. Let us know in the comments, have you been seeing 888? What has it meant for you? We'd love to hear your story. See you in the next video.